finna be introduced to a different shade of cool kid. I like this blunt and anticipate the bullshit. I've been there, I've done that, I hate repetition. But I got a thing for looking back as if to check my vision. Just a walking contradiction and I'm trying to fix it. Drop religion, cause if God sent the sign, I missed it. Plus I need to learn the rest of me for the sake of longevity. Gravity ain't landed shit in hand. Guess I better seek whether we end up as scarred martyrs or conquerors. And power watching prophets piling off crops of moderners. Feeding you that bullshit and artificial dopamine. You hopefully see you drowning in, so hold your nose or breathe. It's up to you, nigga. Quit running 2 liter and move with a new improved figure. And see the true kicker is who bitter. Throwing dirt, salt, and shade your way. See deflection's my protection. Better make your play. Wait, what's more important in the current moment? My focus never fold. I'ma be the perfect poet. Ain't you noticed all my notions are rather explosive? The scopes are closing on the poster, the better the hostess. Bogus. What's more important in the current moment? My focus never fold. I'ma be a perfect poet. Ain't you noticed all my notions are rather explosive? The scopes are closing on the poster, the better the hostess. Got a fucked up image, but it ain't my fault. I think it's just the way I walk. It's just the way I walk. I'm finna display my thoughts. Cold hearted, can't shake that frost. Yeah, shake that. What do you do when you feel like your nerves don't work? Do you run to the buzz or assert your worth? Should you go out your way to elaborate or gravitate to a maggot's pacing, reimburse your hurt? Cursed by all the future fuck ups I know I'ma make. So time I take on the go, controlling my fate. No mind is changed overnight, that's ridiculous. Well, is it cause I know it be days when shit can just go from gibberish to perfect sense? That's why I got 2 moods, chill and murderous. The middle section of that spectrum is hard to explain. Too many traits mixed within, too large for the frame. Outside the lines I'm mighty fine with you all in the days. Trying to peek inside my treehouse through fog and the gaze. I like to act as if I don't notice and go with the flow. So devoted and showboating below in the road gone. What's more important in the current moment? My focus never fold. I'ma be the perfect poet. Ain't you noticed all my notions are rather explosive? The scopes are closing on the poster, the better the hostess. Bogus. What's more important in the current moment? My focus never fold. I'ma be a perfect poet. Ain't you noticed all my notions are rather explosive? The scopes are closing on the poster, the better the hostess. Hold it. Fucked up image, but it ain't my fault. I think it's just the way I walk. It's just the way I walk. I'm finna display my thoughts. Cold hearted, can't shake that frost. Yeah, I got a fucked up image, but it ain't my fault. I think it's just the way I walk. It's just the way I walk. I'm finna display my thoughts. Cold hearted, can't shake that frost. Can't shake that frost.
To see when old habits intersect with Lazarus. You go from pacifist to pacifist. They think you had a fit, but you just had enough, and it sucks when it's like a sack of shit. If you stuck your nose in to have a whiff, you gag a bit. I match a split with my brethren with niggas like a grip. Get a motherfuckers munchies, hella hungry, ravenous. I trade a selfie for 1,000 words, they think it's blasphemous. It used to be the image, now the caption's where the action is. Cracking quick, cause I know you hoes won't surpass the wit of a bastard kid. You'll never be free of averageness, and that's a diss. Eat a bag of dicks, faggot bitch, and while you at it, get an acid kiss and wax the calluses. I'm the current event, you niggas ladder clips never climb, so every time they sell they souls for ladders quick. She badger skin thick, and I've got the magic stick, the added length to help me hack the slit and clash and dip. Don't be surprised guys, sacrilege is flash his shtick. And my caps packed with cracks and quips. I'm rather crisp lyrics to beat like rapping gifts. Imagine if interest was lost in all of that and this. The comfort zone's a broken home, never tap or quit. Be on the low but stay elevated like racks and tits. Let the real and steel keep you from axing fibs. What's tragic is most are activists and backwardness.
Yo, this the 100 be 100 days. Fucking Hunger Games. I gotta eat, I ain't come to play. Up its wave for another wave. I'm riding the tide, trying to decide if I should stop on the side. I glide till I vibe. Yo, this the 100 be 100 days. Fucking Hunger Games. I gotta eat, I ain't come to play. Up its wave for another wave. I'm riding the tide, trying to decide if I should stop on the side. I glide till I vibe.
I'm vagina drunk. And I smoke a lot of weed, so I'm high and such. Fuck off, it's me, myself, I and trust. You don't wanna be on the wrong side of us, but if you wanna get wise, then come try your luck. And when it's all said and done, shit, I'll buy you lunch. I've got the Midas touch, my nigga like the skunk. To the sky and plus for a piece of pie or crust. My disgust is on the fucking blind and dumb. Now apples of eyes of pups, the ones disguised as fuck. Beside the yuck they call pride, and they pry for bucks. And the dough, niggas know it's a guide to much. The type of thrust we think we need, but ain't life enough. You need a plan, you need a click, shit like what's up? How come you only fuck with shit niggas is psyching up? Cause when I try that shit, I don't get the slightest rush. So have some understanding when I don't invite your scrubs. Sometimes I'd rather just spend the whole night with lust. Sometimes I'd rather just spend the whole night with lust.
Yo, this is the 100 days, fucking Hunger Games. I gotta eat, I ain't come to play. Up its way for another wave, I'm riding the tide, trying to decide if I should stop on the side of Glass La Vibe. Yo, this is the 100 days, fucking Hunger Games. I gotta eat, I ain't come to play. Up its way for another wave, I'm riding the tide, trying to decide if I should stop on the side of Glass La Vibe.
A delusion starts, like any other idea, as an egg, identical on the outside, perfectly formed. From the shell, you'd never know anything was wrong.
Check it. Every time I think I got me figured out, I'm surprised again. Feel like I faced a fifth of whiskey chased with a Heineken. Half of me look up to niggas labeled as righteous men. The other half like the basking or the triflingness. I be so focused on controlling the moment I miss the target, and this shit's retarded, so I disregard it. I'm burdened by limitation that's worsened by image framing. Curtains like give and take, and observance might snip your patience. Turtles on different pages and books from the children's section. I'm still perfecting the craft. Fuck shields, we wielded weapons. Me is built protection, the world without remorse. So a plan must be made before I'm even out the door. See, everything gotta be perfect, everything gotta be worth it. I'll be damned if some unexpected shit'll reach the surface. But it's deeper than that, let's really reach in the hat. Matter of fact, what you see is what seeps through the cracks, Jack.
You see, an idea alone isn't enough. We have ideas all the time. Random thoughts and theories. Most die before they can grow, for a delusion to thrive. Other more rational ideas must be rejected, destroyed. Only then can the delusion blossom.
Like a lantern, I always got a hand up. I need the answers, please hold the banter. I'm Santa, slipping down your chimney with an empty bag. Give me that, don't think for a second you gon' get me back. I'm out the cycle, we ain't affected by the same rules. Remain true to your lane and let the lames loose. It ain't new, we them niggas that motivate you to evade fools, shape crews that escape through the shit they passionate about. The habit is the route, no matter how fucked the antenna is, that faggot shit is out. Get rid of them training wheels, my nigga, get some balance, learn you. Put all that dick sucking and kissing ass. I traded weed for meditation, should I need the elevation? Niggas pleased with desperation to receive some medication. Then exceed the delegation, you've impeded separation. Now detached, waking up in a sea of perspiration aching. I ain't about to drown, nigga. I ain't about to drown, nigga. Drown, nigga. Drown, nigga. I ain't about to drown, nigga. Drown, nigga. I ain't about to drown, nigga. Man, will life take a toll on me, or will I build a tolerance against the shit I'm bothered with, like fairy tales and promises? I ain't designed this shit, but I know logic's an accomplishment. Inside I'm kinda lit, but on the surface I look out of it. Caught up in deep thought, retards circle me, waiting for solutions, or some fusion, or confusion, or illusions for the union. Forced to do it, course it's stupid. You're a mutant, pour the hubris formed to ruins. Forward movement brings the best results. Keep moving your feet. Don't sweat the dudes who can feed niggas, but choosing to eat. The truth is the greed starts affecting the root of the teeth. In a room with a shrink, hoping niggas don't shoot when you blink. Sometimes the only way to win is to not play. A slow roll on the low road or the highway. Don't even matter which one is chosen, just drive safe. I take a detour to see more, cause life's great, I'm straight. Why would I bother with fucking up a take like this. Nigga, a scholarship is something that you just gotta lose. Niggas just drop the shit. I mean, just watch it, bitch, cause I take it too. Like a Watson shit or like a wallet quick off the ground, nigga. I ain't about to drown, nigga. The fucking hound is around with a couple of rounds to have you bound in the ground, my nigga. Like 6 feet deep, you already knew about it. You like, this lead cheap. No, my nigga, this is the supreme Khalid. I don't give a fuck about shit except my weed, my me, and everybody else that's like lead to see me flee from the scene like, oh, not me. Whew. Yeah, nigga, shout out to Rodney who had us living on the vista of Monty. Whew. I gotta keep that. I gotta keep that. Yeah, Reggie Sellers, your weed's whack. I can hit your bitch for rocking a thrift store fit. Bend it further out of shape, get distorted. I know you post a quote-unquote oppose, the lows like it. Infectious like possessive specters, bitch, a whole virus. So minus, and find a parallel where the pharaoh dwell. Hope you faring well against the niggas stuck on carousels. Parents fail, now we gotta put up with the fuckery. These butter-color teeth having motherfuckers discussing me. Since a munchkin been in the functions, it's such a luxury. If it ain't music or info, the fuck we discussing, B? You need some cunt to eat. Rap whisker having niggas never ready for the winner. That shit'll have you bitter. But a winner knows the kick is what should be peeped. The rookies on the sideline watching like, look, he's sweet. I see the nookie leaks when she see me doing what others do. I'm not that gullible cloud chaser. Why would I fuck with you? Hey, I'm getting better every day while everybody lagging. Ask a nigga for his opinion, he probably gagging. Daddy might have jumped ships and I was mommy captain. Shit is getting real old and it's got me napping. What the fuck happened with being a real man? Children suffer from it the most, is peeling back layer after layer when it should be packed on. I put it in rap songs cause to me that's wrong. And you niggas cap strong about the shit that ain't important. Waging torment on your future life cause you like chasing Jordan. And forgetting what you should remember, how you waste absorption. Yes, the niggas care more for their enjoyment, ain't the poison. You can smell it on the skin, the air around them is toxic. Propellers gonna quit, no care to bound them, it's logic is stopping them from hanging on the information, unaware of his control. Another cog within the matrix.
Come on, man, it's you Americans, steal something, free money. How many hands you think gonna touch these boxes for we get money? What the fuck they gonna say? You stole my shit? I wish they would. I been on Lion King crying. This is terrible discrimination after all this shit. Talking about people shit. So you acting like you're rich. You are acting like you're rich right now. I'm not rich. See, get on a level. Get with me. Right. Feel me.
Man, it's cold than a motherfucker right here. This shit right got one punk ass candle. This shit right here. But fuck it, I bring the motherfucking heat. Yeah, another track from your favorite relentless, cynic, pretentious menace. Invented the shift of vision, the gimmicks, and bigot to mental midgets. The image is limited. Pick the fix, pick obsessed with the village's sentiment. Benedict, don't give a shit. Get a hint or a clue. You obtuse, a truth recluse. So move, I'm more acute for the loot. Not exactly. See, I'm after recognition. I'ma stand out in a nation full of bastards, less resistant to the grasping nets for slipping. They tripping, yo, peep the downtrend. Sniff and snuff the fuckers from the cover, bring the hounds in. I'm less relaxing leashes, the leeches have been revealed. Sitting still, watching and waiting, and somehow getting chills. Then rebuild the same structure that collapsed in the past. Drowning in your own filth, too relaxed in the bath. And as your life goes down the drain, once I pull the plug, you'll be a part that's less exhausting than to do the judge. This for excuse makers, the goose chasers for few paper, the noose hangers, the bootlaces and rude neighbors, the true haters, the deuce layers, the loose strangers, the new players, the boot takers and truce breakers. This is shit right here, can't deny that. This is the shit right here. You popped it in and even know that this the shit right here. But you not in back and forth cause it's the shit right here, right here. I wouldn't compare myself to me if I were you. A coward moves through the eyes of others. You ain't gotta prove shit to nobody but that nigga in the mirror. And the more time you spend looking, the image getting clear. Weird another sucker's udder, I had you reaching for tits, trying to get niggas to get it for you. Quit being a bitch and take your piece of the skin. Be happy with what you got. Motivate your shoulder blades to toughen up and tug a lot more than what's expected, predicted, anticipated, awaited, or prophesized. We live it, then skip the pages. I'm talking getting ahead. Y'all ain't even keeping up. Like a baddie on the back while I release a decent lacing up. You probably know it's nature. I heard sometimes it be terror. Niggas calling the mama, don't matter, nigga, beware. The bitch regardless of label and all recalling the fables. It's time to cut your connection, you hogging up all the cables.
This for excuse makers, the goose chasers for few paper, the noose hangers, the bootlaces and rude neighbors, the true haters, the deuce layers, the loose strangers, the new players, the boot takers and juice breakers.
Yeah, but this the shit right here. Look no further, this the shit right here, right here. Where you looking for the shit right here? Motherfucker, come on and look, the shit right here. Where you magnifying the glass, this the shit right here. Where your evidence bag, the shit right here. The toilet right there, the shit right here. How the fuck they separated? This the shit right here, right here. Dog, it is so motherfucking cold back here. Like I can see the fucking exhaust out my mouth. I've been watching for a while and I've reached a verdict. You judge every little thing and always seek a purpose. When it comes to anything, you think you being perfect. In an instant when you claim niggas' knees is hurting, I see it's worse and they think you've acknowledged it. Positive? Yeah, right, nigga. How about trying provocative? You can't change shit, remain in your lane, kid. You can't rearrange brains with a statement. I thought you understood, thought you would consider it. Could've sworn you hated haters, but degrade the nigga shit and figured it, give an inch more to your score. Oh Lord, there's a war behind the pause and it's sore, but of course you probably know best. Though you protest the most against your own bets, I've noticed with a dope mess. You know that I know that you know you fucked up, cause you want niggas to listen to you, but you don't trust much. Yourself to thinking you humble, but always looking for a brick wall to beat in the rubble. You always say people should do they dance, but judge how they do it. And at the same damn time, tell somebody they stupid. Like who the fuck are you to say what goes and what don't, nigga? You swear it ain't rules of life, but you sunk low with her. And just to make you feel like you ain't a fucked up person, you go out your way to neglect help and shut up sermons. So you can only depend on yourself to boost the ego. You often talk about not having while you spoof the people. Not to say you a wolf in a sheep fit. Jeez, kid, I'm just saying, my nigga, rescript your prefix. The negative energy brought forth ain't needed. Matter of fact, that shit ain't never in season. You know that I know that you know you fucked up, cause you want niggas to listen to you, but you don't trust none. Shit slide, but flip over the little shit, knowing damn well time is a factor and it's limitless. Maybe you be tripping cause all you get is a pinch of it. That explain all the shit talk when the liquor hit. Plus you assume a lot, but can't never shoot your shot despite a full clip. Bullshit, is it you or not? You never listen to me, not till it get real bad. Till you by yourself, using weed for a wheel jack. Then the steel cracks and you stuck in that position, wishing you could get a ticket to before the fact you did it. That's the issue that I hit you to. Why in your mental? In attempt to preventing shit through fine instrumental and let it ripple till you crippled by the autocorrect. This all is a stretch, but not the mess you ought to regret, nigga, cause you know that I know that you know you fucked up. Really though, the fact that you made this is a conundrum.
Hold on there, you bushwhacking sack shooter. You just open the door. We tell you when to come up.
Now throw out your pistol.
Go to bed.
Yo, if niggas plan to go left, then I plan right. I can't help it. been this way my whole goddamn life. I got a lot of different interests, for instance, persistence. The willpower conjured up to resist resistance. Befriended by visions, telecommunicated. I'm meta, you humans hate it. My sweater is used in anguish. I can be a cold, bold motherfucker once provoked. Tongues is broke, forget body language a second, shut the door. On anything in non-relation to making a statement. Thinking your way about arrangements, then raping the matrix. A sacred language in the frame, they call it the train of thought. But the tracks ain't never straight, don't know which way I'm brought. Sometimes a movie scene is blaring, other times a beat. In some cases it's my flagrance, but a brother gotta sleep. Can't turn this bitch off, my mind on autopilot. Ain't lying, I'm trying to fight it. Got drive but not a license.
Now throw out your other pistol.
I ain't got another pistol. Well, you better shoot another pistol out your ass. Cause if you don't throw one up here in the next 2 seconds, we gonna kill this bitch. See?
Now, with your hands where we can see
For real, I could be walking down the street with my favorite shit banging in my olive green gray beats. The pages keep changing in the book of memories that's filling me the chimney. Remembering and switching quickly to a lemon tree. Give a squeeze, snap back, and the track already over. What the fuck was I just thinking about? The fact I'm barely sober ain't helping at all. Could I go dreads on my balls and get a retwist from salons? Respecting the cause, jog for 6 miles to take my dick out to let it breathe. See, this the shit I think of when my head's ahead of me. The recipe is weed, leaves, geek shit. A cliff to drift off in the zone, out of range, in the paint, get crossed. Now try keeping up with snap angles. A protractor's no factor to a blast angle. Cause if niggas plan to go left, then I plan right. I can't help it, been this way my whole goddamn life.
slowly come on up.
Yo, I'm a dick stuck in a pile of shit, stick in the mud so thick you can't rinse with drips, get in the tub. These stains rigid and rough, ain't enough to give it a scrub. Once removed it's like a load off, splendiferous nut. Another hit of the bud and my emotion ain't the focus. Hope the potentness of holding explosives, creating motives. Action, remaining stoic, the changing poet, evading notice, crazed and own it. God damn it. So keep your distance, not cause of the quarantine, just off the fact the motherfucker is sorta mean. It's sure to scream once the pressure sets in. The little vein on the side of my head's flexing, so I check left and hit the next exit. Take a breath, stress says not your best bet, kid. Flex your chest less than protect your next step with prep discretions, thus pest questless. Another day stuck in a phase. Just stay the fuck away. What do I do? How should I move? Guess I'll just transform too. See, basically I need a vice to relieve the spite. I feed the pipe, the freaks alike, put it asleep at night. The weed and light liquor help a nigga see his life in a sea of light. If peeps sober, it'll leave you blind. Jesus Christ, I'm coming off like I'm an addict. Meditations, education got me lost in all the magic. Lavish when this shit is added. Without it, I'm on 1,000 niggas that tell you it's all there, but you should know to count it. Only count on you. I be needing another cup. Whoever raised the niggas that raised these niggas was fucking up. Shucks, enough for the negative thoughts. Can't sweat the small like shit. Why trip on slurp the suck ratio when getting my balls licked? I need to stop and smell the bliss and niggatry. Worry about the wrong shit, it'll leave me stripped of energy. Fuck that, I seek the feeling of freedom like when the birds fly. I wake updated, wiping the crust up out my third eye. Another day, stuck in a phase. Just stay the fuck away. Another day, stuck in a frame. Can't keep running from way. Fucking with Lee, better come with some weed. No, I ain't got extra lead.
What the fuck is this?
What?
It's wet.
Yeah, I had a frozen fish I had to deliver for a friend of mine.
The seat is wet from a fish?
Yeah, I know. What do you want me to do about it now?
Jesus Christ. No, it's all right. You sit in the front.
I'll sit there.
I'll sit here. You take the front.
No. I'll sit there. I'm not sitting there. I'm sitting there.
All right, sit where you want.
The oxygen is mixed with ganja, and a lot of shit's been weighing heavy on my mind, and something has gotta shift. I feel like I'm getting lapped by my own standards and known cancer, vexed with hella questions and no answers. Slow dancers versus turbo hustlers. This for the verbal shutterbugs who really fuck with us. And niggas comfortable in unsettling situations, unfazed young mage, the mental will rip through cages of divine design. Shit, I'm trying to shine. Coasting the ocean on my back, how you dying to pine? I ain't beyond what's around me. I'm partially polymorphic, the simple shit got me snoring. The deepest thought probably born, the info was not recorded for victims of broccoli shortage. Damn, what a hot retort. Let me stop before it confusing get top contorted. Cocoon cracking, a new captain, your dude's lagging, he Lou Captain.
What kind of fish?
What?
What kind of fish?
I don't know. The kind you eat? A fish.
You don't know what kind?
No, I don't.
Where'd you get it?
What the fuck? At a fish place.
Was you just go in there and say, give me a fish?
Pretty much, yeah.
I ain't concerned, see I got away with words. Meaning you can play for sure, yo my nigga, take a turn. Just keep your head straight, eyes stay on the ball. Opposition got the vision too, so they want it all. But check, knowledge of self to help you polish your stealth. On the low, but a higher plane niggas propped on the shelf. The lack of proper posture got him spotted by doctors. Who's not a sponsor, the job's a conscious, so he's a monster. Like Papa Gotcha, popping the Glock at cops in the chop. Throwing bullets inches longer back at him. Promise to stop the nigga stepping out of line and grown, so know he know better. My flow wetter cause it's just a puzzle. My words got more letters, I'm so clever. My bad, my ego been trying to break through. Snake food on the front porch, bait, hate glue. For bishops trying to attack moving forward, here great move. But who am I to judge? Shit, I'm trying to escape too.
He didn't say you want a salmon, you want a haddock, you want a fucking cod?
What the fuck does it matter what kind of fish it was? Why are you so concerned about this
I'm
fish?
just trying to understand how a person can buy a fish and not know what kind it was.
There was a fish waiting for me there. I didn't ask what kind of fish it was, I'm sorry.
Because I want to be able to explain this if somebody asks me.
Man, fuck highlights, I'm trying to discuss the blueprint. Never chasing nothing moving, bitch, I'm strutting to it. You're fucking stupid and I know it cause you're such a human. What a nuisance, blast of grass stuck with a bunch of students. I plucked the Judas out the lineup without a problem. Niggas with nothing to lose think you ain't about to stop them. Still got your life though, so don't split the light pole. Just stay focused and keep your balance on the tightrope. I'm like dope when I'm on the mic, bro. Blasphemy. Another murder verse, verbal hurt. Agony. My new thing is moving through the food chain. Gradually. Outside the mind and in your mouth. Cavity. But shit, who else in this bitch worth talking about? Who peeped the bullshit and got the balls to call it out? Who really fucking with me? Who got a mind like mine? Bitch, quit sucking your teeth. You can't decline my shine.
Bullshit. The game cheap.
Nigga, the game ain't cheap.
Start the game over.
Why you always gotta cheat when you lose?
Let him have it.
Act clueless all you want, nigga, you know it costs to play. You was finna walk away till they took food up off your tray. Innocence like life, they don't listen to your complaints. Focus on your controller, can't be getting lost in space. Think you got what it takes, filling up to the task. Never stuff in your face, niggas ain't nothing but trash. Player hated by the game, ain't this shit by the bitch. Can't wait to hit eject to pull the disc out and quit. Yo, never wanted to be the source of disappointment, so I go above beyond a soul with the joystick. One life, one memory card, I level up, collecting skeletons and meddling and shit a rebel. What the fuck is up, little niggas? I'm conquering boards toward the new world tour, and I'm sponsoring yours. War is certainly approaching down the line. By the time they cock the nines to recognize it's just a god to my design. I'm not impervious, but thicker than the skin of it. Extra health is hella wealth, protect yourself when in the mix. Reminisce everything you did before you pick the fix. Mental impotence will cushion shit, so get a grip. Niggas hit pause when they get too much to take. Killers withdraw, itching and you must evade. They love the shame, dug your grave, best to walk around. I'm used to being on game, but guess I'm off and now. Game over. Game over. Game Alright, I got a feel for shit, been behind the wheel a bit. And though a student don't be stupid, still appeal your shit. It ain't often when you get caught in a shootout with a marksman, you get the choice of walking. Niggas clip the frosting, they always fucking talking. And got the nerve to concoct the words, it must be balking. Auction, all equipment you've outgrown. Dissolved and relinquished, new route zone. Territory unclaimed, time for more exploring. From different angles, I'm getting wise, your boy's morphing. Now I know how to use combos and when to drop slow, switching up the motto. Blade grade Hanzo, vengeance is mine, giving you time to get in the line. Cause niggas is tired of hunting one by one. I got a mass blaster with little rockets on the bullets to kill their ass faster. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. My environment's rejecting me, but I don't give a damn. Delusions rooting me on, you're part of a bigger plan, man. Scram, I got fat fish for frying hiney. Ivy League of hide and seek, I'm getting a higher reach. Quiet please, I don't need any distractions, not a peep. See, rest goes for those in death and niggas about to sleep. Apologies, I ain't telling bedtime stories and none of that. Only nightmares for days, don't think he coming back. I got ahead of myself, we know the end is near. I'm finna steer with my feet until I flip and hit a deer. Shit is clear, my controller slick, restricted to me. I guess I gotta wait to get found while gritting my teeth. My nerves getting worse, hurt niggas that had enough of me. It's getting ugly, I'm bugging me, but fuck, I must complete the predetermined goal. But the perceived slave owner, they shoulders ain't got a conscience, I slay, game over.
Restart the game.